The Baylor Smart Ceiling Fan from Kuzco offers energy-efficient performance in an elegant and modern design. Available with or without the light kit, the Baylor Smart Ceiling Fan is sure to enhance your indoor living spaces. The DC motor provides dependably quiet performance with 6 reversible speeds to keep you comfortable year-round. The integrated dimmable LED light offers ample illumination, and a handheld remote control is included to conveniently control the fan's 6 speeds, light functions, and fan direction. The remote also includes a timer and a breeze mode that will randomly alternate the fan speeds to create an organic breeze effect. The Baylor Smart Ceiling Fan is a perfect addition to your home's smart ecosystem and can be controlled via the included remote, with the Bond app on your phone or tablet, or via voice control once integrated with Alexa or Google Smart Home devices. Before starting any electrical project, make sure that the power is turned off at the breaker box and wall switch. Start by unpacking the fan and reviewing the parts to ensure that all parts are accounted for. In the box, you will have the following: 1 mounting bracket, 1 canopy screw cover, 1 hanger ball and downrod assembly, 1 coupler cover, 1 fan motor, 1 blade support plate, 1 light kit pan, 1 LED light kit assembly, 1 light cover if installing the version without the light kit, 1 light shade for the version with the light kit, 3 carved wood blades, 1 remote control and 1 receiver. You will also have a hardware pack that includes wood screws, wire nuts, lock washers, flat washers, cotter pin and clevis pin, blade to motor screws and lock washers, plastic wire nuts, and a balancing kit. To install the fan, you will need the following tools: Phillips head screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, wire cutters and strippers, electrical tape, and a ladder. We suggest a line voltage tester to ensure the wires are not powered prior to beginning. You may also need a drill if installing with a safety cable in Canada. This fan includes a slide-on mounting bracket for easy installation. There are 2 slots on the bracket that will align with the 2 screws in the outlet box. When installing the bracket, you will loosen the 2 screws in the outlet box and then align the slots of the bracket with the screws and slide into position. This is just a demonstration. To install the mounting bracket, start by loosening but not removing the 2 screws in the outlet box. Next, route the house wires through the center hole of the bracket and align the slots of the mounting bracket with the screws and slide the bracket into position. Completely tighten the outlet box screws to secure the bracket. Make sure both screws are completely tightened before proceeding. Before attaching the downrod, use a flathead screwdriver to loosen but not remove the set screw on the motor collar. Then unwrap the wires and gently stretch them out. It's a good idea to twist the ends together to make it easier to route the wires through the downrod. Next, place the canopy onto the downrod assembly, making sure that the largest opening of the canopy is facing towards the ball. Then, place the canopy screw cover onto the downrod, making sure that the side with the notches is facing towards the canopy. The last piece is the coupler cover. Place that on the downrod so that the largest opening is facing the threaded end of the downrod. Next, route the wires through the downrod so that they exit the ball side of the assembly. Gently pull the wires through until the downrod meets the coupler. When attaching the downrod, you will screw the downrod into the motor collar until the holes in the end of the downrod align with the holes in the motor collar. Once aligned, secure the downrod by inserting the clevis pin through one hole of the motor collar and push through until it exits the opposite side. Secure the clevis pin by inserting the cotter pin through the end of the clevis pin. Once the pin is secure, use a flathead screwdriver to completely tighten the set screw on the motor collar. Once that screw is tightened, slide the coupler cover down until it meets the fan motor. If installing the fan using the included downrod, it's a good idea to trim the wires prior to hanging. To trim the wires, measure about 1 foot from the top of the ball and downrod assembly. Use the wire cutters and strippers to cut the wires and trim off about 3/4 of an inch of insulation from each wire. The safety cable is a Canadian requirement. Please consult the installation guide for detailed instructions for the safety cable. For installation in the US, the cable can be cut off prior to hanging. Now the fan is ready to be hung. Before hanging the fan, it is important to note the slot of the ball. This will align with the tab in the mounting bracket. When hanging, you will slide the ball into the bracket and then rotate the fan assembly until you feel the slot engage that tab. The fan will drop slightly when properly seated and rotate no further. If hanging the fan on an angled ceiling, the installation is the same. Just make sure that the opening of the mounting bracket is facing towards the peak of the ceiling angle. Before hanging the fan, use a Phillips head screwdriver to loosen but not remove the 2 canopy screws at the base of the mounting bracket. These screws will be used later on to hold the canopy in place. To hang the fan, lift the fan assembly up to the ceiling, noting the location of the slot in the ball and the tab in the mounting bracket. Slide the ball into the bracket and rotate the assembly until you feel the slot engage the tab. When installing the receiver, you'll notice one side has 3 wires. Those connect to the house wiring. The other side has 5 wires. Those will connect to the fan wires. Make sure that the flat side of the receiver is facing towards the ceiling and then slide the receiver antenna end first into the mounting bracket. Begin wiring the fan by taking the green wires from the downrod assembly, mounting bracket, and receiver and twisting those wires together. Next, twist those wires together with the bare copper wire from the house. This is the ground connection. Secure the connection using a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the gray fan wire and twist that wire together with the gray wire from the 5-wire side of the receiver. Secure the connection using a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the brown fan wire and twist that wire together with the brown wire from the 5-wire side of the receiver. Secure the connection using a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the blue fan wire and twist that wire together with the blue wire from the 5-wire side of the receiver. Secure the connection using a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the orange fan wire and twist that wire together with the orange wire from the 5-wire side of the receiver. Secure the connection using a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the white fan wire and twist that wire together with the white wire from the 5-wire side of the receiver. Secure the connection using a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the white wire from the 3-wire side of the receiver and twist that wire together with the white wire from the house. This is the neutral connection. Secure the connection using a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the black wire from the 3-wire side of the receiver and twist that wire together with the black wire from the house. This is the power connection. Secure the connection using a plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Once the wire connections are made, gently tuck the wires into the mounting bracket and outlet box to make room for the canopy to attach. The canopy attaches to the mounting bracket using 2 keyhole slots that will align with the 2 screws at the base of the mounting bracket. When attaching the canopy, make sure that the white Wi-Fi antenna from the receiver is located outside of the canopy. Slide the canopy up to the ceiling so that the screws come through the keyhole slots and then twist the canopy to hold it in place. Make sure the Wi-Fi antenna is outside of the canopy and use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten the 2 screws. Complete this step by attaching the canopy screw cover. The cover is magnetic. You just need to align the notches in the screw cover with the screws on the base of the canopy. Slide the screw cover up to the canopy and the magnets will engage the canopy to hold the screw cover in place. To attach the Wi-Fi antenna to the ceiling, peel the adhesive backing from the double-stick tape pre-attached to the Wi-Fi antenna. Then firmly press the antenna to stick it to the ceiling. The blades attach to the fan using 2 screws per blade. The 2 outer screw holes in the blade will align with the screw holes in the motor assembly. The center screw hole will be used for the blade support plate. Lift the blade to the fan, making sure that the flat side is facing towards the fan. Align the screw holes and start a screw in each of the 2 holes. Once the screws are started, use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten those 2 screws. Make sure both screws are completely tightened before proceeding. Repeat this process for the remaining blades. Complete the blade installation by attaching the blade support plate. Make sure the side labeled "This side up" is facing towards the fan. The plate has 3 holes that will align with the center holes of the blade. Place the plate in position, aligning the holes of the plate with the blade holes, and start a screw in each of the 3 holes. Once the screws are started, completely tighten those 3 screws using a Phillips head screwdriver. The light kit pan attaches to the fan using 2 keyhole slots and a standard screw hole. Those holes will align with the 3 screws pre-installed in the black bracket at the base of the fan. Begin by removing and saving one of the 3 screws. Next, loosen but do not remove the 2 remaining screws. Align the keyhole slots of the light kit pan with the 2 loosened screws and gently pull the light kit wires through the center hole of the light kit pan. Press the light kit pan towards the fan so that the screws come through the keyhole slots. Then twist the light kit pan to hold it in place. Use the first screw that was removed and saved and place that screw through the standard screw hole and completely tighten using a Phillips head screwdriver. Completely tighten the other 2 screws. Make sure all 3 screws are completely tightened before proceeding. If installing the Baylor without light kit, attach the light cover. The light cover attaches using a twist and lock method. There are 3 flat sides on the cover that will align with the 3 nubs on the inner edge of the light kit pan. Align the flat sides of the light cover with the 3 nubs and press the light cover into the light kit pan and twist until it locks in place. The LED module attaches to the light kit pan using 2 keyhole slots and a standard screw hole. These will align with the 3 screws in the outer edge of the light kit pan. Start by loosening and removing one of the 3 screws, then loosen but do not remove the 2 remaining screws. Connect the LED module to the fan by plugging the molded adapter plugs from the module into the plugs from the fan, white to white and blue to black. Next, align the keyhole slots with the 2 loosened screws in the light kit pan. Push up so that those screws come through the keyhole slots and twist to hold the module in place. Insert the first screw that was removed and saved into the standard screw hole and completely tighten using a Phillips head screwdriver. Then completely tighten the 2 remaining screws. Make sure all 3 screws are completely tightened before proceeding. The light shade attaches to the fan using a twist and lock method. The shade has 3 flat edges that will align with the 3 nubs on the inner edge of the light kit pan. Align the flat edges with the nubs and press the light shade up into the light kit pan and twist to lock in place. The Coronado fan includes a feature-rich remote control that offers convenient operation for all of the fan's features. Press the power button to turn the fan on or off. Press any of the fan speed buttons 1 through 6 to choose the desired speed. 1 is the lowest speed, 6 is the highest. Press the breeze mode button to place the fan in breeze mode. Breeze mode will randomly alternate the fan speed to create an organic breeze effect. Press the button again to disable breeze mode. Breeze mode can also be disabled by pressing any of the fan speed buttons. Press the reverse button to reverse the direction of the fan. If pressed while the fan is on, the fan will slow to a stop and then restart in the opposite direction. Press one of the timer buttons to turn the fan off at a preset interval, 2, 4, or 8 hours. Press the light button to turn the light on or off. Press the plus button to increase the light's brightness. Press the minus button to decrease the light's brightness. The remote is paired with the fan at the factory. If you ever need to repair the remote or change the remote frequency, begin by turning power to the fan off at the breaker or wall switch. Then, turn the power back on and within 30 seconds, press and release the Learn button in the battery compartment of the remote control. Once pairing is successful, the fan's light will flash and the blades will begin to rotate. The fan will then turn off after 30 seconds. To use the fan's smart features like scheduling and control from anywhere via your smartphone or tablet, download the Bond app to your device. Next, slide the battery compartment cover off of the remote control. You will need the QR code located on the inside of the battery cover to set the fan up in the Bond app. Open the Bond app and press the plus icon in the top right-hand corner of the home screen. Next, select Ceiling Fan and then Yes, my device is smart by Bond. When prompted, scan the QR code from the remote control and follow the app instructions to complete setup. Once the fan is set up with the Bond app, it can be integrated with Google or Alexa smart devices for voice control. The installation is complete. We're sure that you will enjoy your new ceiling fan for years to come. Thank you for choosing Kuzco products and for visiting KuzcoLighting.com.